All right. Well, welcome. Great to have you joining me and practicing with me today. Let's get started. When you're ready, we'll start as we always do. By lying back, closing your eyes. Begin by taking the time to settle in. Taking the time to be right here. So you gather the pieces, the body, the breath, and the mind. And start to experience all three of them together right here, right now. You feel the stilling of the body. You feel that natural rhythm of the breath moving in and moving out. You're right here mentally, watching those, feeling those sensations. And as we settle in, inevitably there's going to be distraction. Whether it comes from inside, a thought pops up, drawing the mind away. Or we hear something, we feel something, drawing the mind towards it. When you notice the mind drifted up, you simply bring it back. You take just a few more breaths, just a few more moments. Your next inhale is a nice deep, full inhale. You fill the belly, fill the chest, and as you're ready, you release the breath, drawing your knees in. You wrap your arms around your shins, hugging your thighs tight, and you gently rock from side to side. A sense of movement, the shifting of the body. Then back to center, hands behind your knees as you rock from the tailbone to the shoulder blades. Nice long line, coordinated with the breath and body moving together. And the next inhale draws you up to sit. You sit tall. The back of the neck is long, the eyes remain closed. You take a moment. Then inhale as you rise up. Tadasana. Finding your balance. The feet are firm, the shoulders are back. The eyes are closed. Then palms together at your heart. And on inhale, you take the arms up, lengthening. And exhale as you fold forward over your legs. You get the hands to the floor and inhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Left foot back, plank pose, top of push-up. And exhale as you lower towards the floor. Inhale, forward for your back bend. Exhale, pressing the hips back and up. Down dog. Settle. Taking any movement you like. Waking things up. Inhale, right foot steps forward, low lunge. Left foot forward, folding over your legs. And inhale, you rise, reaching for the ceiling. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, left foot steps back. Right foot back. Exhale, lowering towards the floor. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale, sending the hips back and up. Down dog. Nice firm pressure into the palms. Sending the hips back and up. Lengthening through your back. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, rising, reaching. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back. Left foot back. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left. Right. Exhale, lower. Inhale. And exhale. Down dog. The low back hollows out as the tailbone tilts towards the ceiling. That's your hip flexors engaging, sharpening that angle at the top. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, rising, reaching. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right. Left. Exhale, lower. Inhale, broad across the collarbone. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale, rising, reaching. Exhale, hands to your heart. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left. Right. Exhale, up. Inhale. And exhale. Down dog. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. You relax your arms, close your eyes if they've opened. Tadasana. Then with the big toes close, heels apart, you bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms chart. The tailbone draws down. The torso and arms reach up. Nice and grounded. And then exhales the legs, straighten and you fold forward. catching hold of whatever you got, toes, ankles, shins. And let this be an active forward fold. Drawing the torso down. Tilting the tailbone towards the ceiling. Inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, float or step back. Down dog or vinyasa. And inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Crescent lunge. Left knee lowers, toes uncurl. The hips sink down and forward as the torso and arms sweep up and back. You draw the hips down towards that right heel by engaging those right hamstrings. The arms are actively reaching up so you get that nice crescent curve. Then exhale, release the hands to the floor. And you're going to shift your hips back, straightening out that right leg. Right toes peel up off the mat. And exhale as you fold forward, Hanumanasana. If your hands are comfortable on the floor, start to walk them forward as far as you can. Trying to get as long of a line as you can from your wrists to shoulders to hip. Then exhale, bending back into that right knee. Plant the palms, lift the left knee as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Lower the right knee, uncurl the toes. Sink the hips, the torso and arms sweep up. Crescent lunge. Full breath. Then exhale, release the hands. Shift the hips back. Left leg straightens out. Toes peel up. And you fold forward over that left leg. Hanumanasana. Get that deep stretch to the 3 hamstring muscles. Then exhale, bending back into the left knee. Plant the hands and step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then sliding forward into plank. And you roll to the left, side plank. Left hand, outer edge of the left foot. You can always stagger the feet to help with the balance. Maybe lift that top leg if you like. But press the floor away from you. Nice and active. A strong lateral line. And start to draw that right knee towards your nose as you step that right foot to the top of the mat. Low lunge. The right hand is on the floor inside the right foot as we set up for lizard. We're going to keep that left knee lifted today, so it's an active lizard. As you start to bow the torso towards the floor, seeing if you can get one forearm, maybe both to touch down. You're pressing back through that left heel. The legs are active as you sink in, trying to draw the thighs away from each other. Then inhale, rising up to straight arms. You're going to frame that right foot now and gluing your palms to the floor without moving your hands on your next inhale. You're pressing to that right foot, trying to straighten the knee as best you can. Then exhale, bend the knee, sinking the hips back down, releasing that tension. Inhale, straightening out that right leg as best you can. Exhale, bend the knee, sink into it. Inhale, extending, lengthening out. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. This time we hold it so the left heel spins in. Both feet are flat as you straighten the legs out. Now you can adjust your hand position, maybe lifting up onto your fingertips or moving your hands onto your foot or your shin so that right leg is straight. And then you fold forward over it for pyramid. Inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, step that left foot forward next to the right, folding over your legs at the top of the mat. Then inhale, you rise all the way back up. Full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. You relax your arms, take a breath. Tadasana. Then palms together at your heart, a gesture of balancing the body and mind as we make our way into extended hand to toe pose. So left hand to left toe. Right arm straight out in front. And on your next inhale, as the weight shifts to the left, that right leg lifts up as high as you can. When it won't go any higher, then you reach out and either catch the right big toe, or let the knee bend and catch behind the thigh. As you want to go deeper, maybe you're working on reaching inside to catch that big toe now. Maybe you're working on straightening the leg out, or you start trying to lift that foot to the ceiling. Standing tall. Deep breaths. Either keeping the leg straight or bent, hand on the toe or the knee, you start to open that right leg up to the right, broadening through the inner thigh. And nice and smooth, coming back to center. And on exhale, you release the foot, lowering it to the floor. Relax your arms. Tadasana. And inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands as you float or step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then sliding forward in the plank. And you roll to the right. Right hand, outer edge of the right foot. The left arm reaches up. Maybe that left leg lifts up. You press the floor. And breathe deep. And starting to draw that left knee towards your nose as you step it to the top of the mat. And you set up low lunge. Then left hand inside the left foot for lizard. Right leg stays active, right knee is lifted as the torso bows to the floor. Trying to get one forearm, maybe both touch down. Inhale, rising back up. You frame that left foot, low lunge. And again, glue those palms to the floor without moving the hands. Just press into that left foot. See how straight you can get it while keeping the hands flat. Then exhale, bend the knee. Release the tension, sink in the hips. Inhale, extending, lengthening. Exhale, bend the knees, sink the hips. Inhale, extend, lengthening. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. And the right heel spins in, both feet are flat. And you straighten that left leg out, adjusting your hand position if you need. And then exhale, fold forward over that left leg for pyramid. Inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, step that right foot forward next to left. Then you fold forward over your legs. Then inhale, rising all the way back up. And exhale, hands to your heart. You relax your arms, take a breath. Then palms together. Preparing for extended hand to toe. Right hand to right hip. Left arm straight out in front. The weight shifts to the right. And inhale as you lift that left leg up as high as you can. Then you reach out and either catch the toe or bend the knee, catching behind the thigh. Going as deep as you like. Reaching inside for the toe. Straightening the leg. Maybe lifting the foot to the ceiling. And continuing to hold the toe or the knee, leg straight or bent, you start to open it up to the left. Broadening through the inner thigh. Inhale back to center. Keep that leg extended as you bring your hands to your heart. And you place the foot down nice and easy. Tadasana. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, float or step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. Back heel spins in as the torso sweeps up. You soften your eyes. The front knees bending as close to 9 degrees as you like as your hips sit low. And turning this into a revolve side angle. We're doing the traditional version, so you're going to keep that left foot flat. Left outer edge of the foot pressing into the mat. As you bring the palms together, thumbs to your heart. Then you fold and twist to the right. Keep the outer edge of that left foot anchored to the mat behind you as you twist. That foot's going to want to peel up as that left hip's going to want to pull forward. But keep pressing back and down. Really drawing that left shoulder forward and around, away from that left hip. If you want to broaden the arms or bind, feel free. One more breath. Then inhale, you come back to center high, warrior one. Arms up overhead. Then sweep the arms behind your back, interlace the fingers. You squeeze the palms. Peel that left heel now, so you're in high lunge stance as we turn this into toppling tree. Nice and smooth, you start to shift your weight forward over that right foot. You press down and rise up. And you start to hinge at that right hip. Letting the torso fold forward. The left leg starts to lift, reaching for the ceiling. And the arms draw away from your back. Exhale, release the hands to the floor. Left foot steps back, right to meet it. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. And keep that right foot anchored. Palms together, thumbs to your heart. You fold and twist to left. Drawing that right side under. Maybe broadening or binding as you twist deeper. Feel that action. And that right foot is pressing down and back, and that right shoulder then is drawing forward and around. Those 2 points reaching in opposite directions, moving away from each other as you deepen this pose. Inhale back to center, high lunge. Then sweep the arms behind your back, interlace the fingers. Draw the knuckles away, collarbone broad. You start to shift your weight forward out over that left foot. And you rise up for toppling tree. You find your balance. Then you start to let the torso fold forward. That right leg reaches for the ceiling. The arms draw away from your back. Exhale, release the hands. Step the right foot back. Left to meet it. Down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale the right foot forward. Warrior two. You set it up. Then you just settle into it. Nice full breaths. That sense of expansion, opening up across the lap, across the chest. Then straighten out that right leg. Reach forward as you hinge over. Triangle pose. Right hand lands down, left arm reaches up. This broad line from hand to hand. Crown head to tailbone. Feel along through both sides of the torso. From both hip points to armpits. And inhaling, warrior two. The front knee bends, the torso lifts. And preparing for half moon. Left hand to left hip. Right hand guides you forward. Right fingertips touch down as that left leg lifts up. Trying to keep the hips and shoulders stacking. Maybe lifting that left arm for the ceiling. Stay open. Full breaths into the front of the body. And as light as you can, you start to bend that right knee as you step that left foot back. Right back into warrior two. And exhale, hands to the floor. Down dog or vinyasa. Exhale, left foot forward. Warrior two. You feel that external rotation of the thighs, rolling away, rolling the inner thigh forward and up, so that you get that broadening across the lap, that length to the groin, the adductors. And stay with that as you straighten that left leg, and you reach forward for triangle pose. That left hip is right underneath you, hugging in. That left thigh is still externally rotating. It gives you that opening, that sense of expanding outward across the lap still, as the arms reach out in opposite directions, broadening the collarbone. And then you reach the crown of the head away from the tailbone, giving you that sense of extension, that traction to the spine. Good, inhale back to warrior two. You take a breath and preparing for half moon. Right hand to right hip. Left hand guides you forward. Left fingers touch down as that right leg lifts up. Trying to stay on the edge. Maybe lifting that right arm for the ceiling. Good, nice and easy, you step back. Warrior two. And exhale, hands to the floor. Taking a vinyasa. Then exhale, the right foot steps forward. Going into side angle here. So right hand's on the floor inside the right foot. The left heel spins in. And on inhale, you sweep that left arm, left side of the body to the ceiling. You can stay there or wrap that left arm behind your back. Catching the inner thigh or catching hands. Rolling open. And staying long from the chin to the chest to the belly button. And exhale, release the hands to the floor. You're going to peel that left heel, then lower the left knee. And we're going into kneeling eagle from here. So you're going to take this right foot and you slide the right foot back outside that left calf so that your thighs cross. Then you start to walk your hands back, lifting your torso up. but you're balancing on your shins. Hips over knees, shoulders over hips. Now, if this balance just doesn't work for you, it bothers your knees, you can always do it thighs side by side. Just come to stand on your shins. So you either have the thighs side by side or the thighs crossed. Then the arms come out in front. That'll be that right elbow underneath the left. Cross the elbows, twist you tie the forearms. And you try and lift those elbows up while you keep your tailbone drawing down. Then exhale, relax the arms. Hands to the floor. And we're making our way to sitting down. So you're going to start to kind of sit your hips over towards the left edge of the mat. So that when you sit down, that left foot is outside that right hip. And then we'll adjust this right leg for half spinal twist. So you just lift it up. Right foot's on the floor outside that left thigh. Right knee is pointed to the ceiling. Right hand's on the floor behind you. Left arm reaches up. And exhale, you twist. Hooking that left elbow outside the right thigh. And coming back to center, you're going to step that right foot just inside that left shin and adjust that left leg so that you're in a comfortable seated posture. Sit bones are grounded, left leg's just resting. And we're going to lift the right leg up now and cradle it, putting that right foot into the crook of the left elbow, the right elbow outside the knee. Sitting tall with the torso as you draw that calf towards your upper chest. And if getting the cradle just doesn't work for your hip or your arm, you can always take those arms underneath that calf and you start to just lift it up, trying to bring it up to the height of your upper chest. And eventually you start thinking about maybe trying to hug it and cradle it in. Good. And releasing that right leg. The ankles cross as you roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. And exhale, the left foot steps forward. Left hand's inside the foot. Right heel spins it. And the right side sweeps open. Side angle. You stay open from hand to hand. Or maybe wrap that right arm behind your back. Catching the inner thigh or catching hands. Breathe deep into the torso here. It's nice and open so you're able to expand that rib cage. Then exhale, release the hands to the floor. You'll lower that left knee, lower that right knee. Uncurl the toes. Then slide that left foot back so that it's outside that right calf. The thighs are crossed. And you walk yourself back. I'm going to stand on those shins. And again, either keeping the thighs crossed or going side by side with them. Once you're ready, you add the arms. It'll be that left elbow underneath the right. Cross the elbows, twist to tie the forearms. Trying to lift the elbows while keeping the tailbone drawing down. Good. Exhale, untie the arms. Hands to the floor. And you start to shift your hips towards the right edge of the mat as you start to sit yourself down. Take your time with this. Just sitting down, being mindful of those legs and knees as you sit the hips. Once the hips are down, you adjust as you need. Right foot is outside the left hip. Left foot stepping over top the thigh. Left foot's down. Left knee points up. Left hand's on the floor behind you. Right arm reaches up. And exhale, you twist. Hooking that right elbow outside that left thigh. Half spine twist. Good. Back to center. You step that left foot inside the right leg. Adjust the right leg so you're comfortable. And then you lift that left leg up and you cradle, putting the left foot into the crook of the right elbow. Left elbow outside that left knee. Keep the torso taut. The low back draws in, the sternum lifts. As you try and lift that left ankle to the height of the left knee so that shin is parallel to the floor. And then you start to draw it in towards your chest. Good. Release the leg, cross the ankles, and you roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. And a gentle bend in the knees. You look forward of your hands and you float or step to sitting at the top of the mat. The legs come through. The feet are flexed. Paschimottanasana. The arms reach up. And exhale, you fold forward. Catch and hold whatever you get. Your feet, your ankles, your shins. You bow your head, close your eyes. Then inhale as you reach out, rising up. You sweep the arms around in front, parallel to the floor. And on exhale, you lower yourself down onto your back. Coming alive, flow. Once down, you take a breath. And preparing for 3 rounds of back bends. So the knees bend, the feet are flat. The arms alongside the body for bridge, or hands above the shoulders for upward facing dog. And on your next inhale, you press down into your feet to lift the hips, low back, middle back, upper back if you like. And exhale, lowering down. Nice full breath. And inhale, you press down to go up once again. And exhale, relax, lowering down. Third and final one. On an inhale, you press down to go up. Opening through the front of the body. When you're done, you just lower yourself down. You draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. Then the arms come alongside the body, palms flat, legs go straight up. You can hang out there or shoulder stand. Toes towards the floor beyond your head. Once the hips lift, you bend the elbows, hands against the back, and you send the legs up. A few more breaths if you want any variations. Roll the toes, roll the ankles. Send the legs wide, scissor apart. Lotus, a twist. And if you're in shoulder stand, you come back to center. And you take the toes towards the floor beyond your head for plow. The hips are high, low back's open. Release the hands to the floor, fingers point forward. And nice and smooth. We all unwrap. Coming to lie flat on your back. Arms down the legs or straight, the arms are alongside the body. Preparing for fish. You press into your hands and elbows to lift the head and torso. You arc the spine, roll the shoulders back, and release the crown head to the floor. Then exhale, lowering down. Draw your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. Take the arms into cactus arms, elbows bent 90 degrees. And release the knees over to left. One final twist. And back to center. And over to the right. Back to center. And on exhale, you either extend the legs out onto the mat, Shavasana, or tuck your hands behind your knees, catching right up for headstand. If you're doing headstand, you take your time. You stay up as long as you like, coming down whenever you're ready. If you're new to headstand, you start on your forearms and knees. You grab opposite elbows and keep the elbows as they are as you bring the hands out. Fingers interlace, palms are apart. You place the crown of the head on the floor, cupping the back of your head in your hands. Then curl the toes and lift the knees. As you feel steady, you start to walk the feet towards the elbows, lifting your hips higher. And then drawing one knee towards your chest, heel towards your hip, then the other. And find your balance here. And then when you're ready, just take the legs straight. So you stay up as long as you like, coming down the same way you went up. Whenever you're done. Slowly begin taking deeper inhales, more active exhales. Gently waking the body back up. And start to wiggle the fingers and toes. You roll the wrists and ankles, arms and legs. And turn the palms flat down onto the ground, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins, and you rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment and see the full potential. And as you're ready on inhale, you slowly rise up to sitting. You come into a comfortable seated posture. The spine is tall, shoulders are back. Chest is lifted, heart is open. Back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. Then palms together at heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving speech. Loving heart, clear heart. Namaste. Thank you all so much for joining me and practicing with me. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next time.